Hey everybody, welcome. This is my first YouTube Live. I'm very excited about it. I wanted to drop in and let you guys know that I am teaching a free masterclass tonight. And if you ever feel like you get in your own way, or you feel stuck in your business, or you feel like you can't get things going, this happens a lot in network marketing, especially when you're trying to, you're working part-time. Most of you are working part-time, you're first-time entrepreneurs, you're just getting used to this business, and you're learning so much while you're trying to do so much. And then you bump up against yourself sometimes, the ceilings that we put in above ourselves, right? We grow only to we only grow to what we think we can be. Right? So that's getting in your own way. There's a lot of mindset that goes along with that, but then there's also the tactical. It's the stuff that if you're in your own way, it's hard to stay in action. And then you feel like you're not consistent in your business, right? So you say like, I can't stay consistent. I hear this from our clients all the time, from our customers at Hilo and from my personal clients. They say that I just can't create consistency in my business. And if you can't create consistency, then you're just not going to see any results, because that's when your team becomes unmotivated. Because if you are recruiting people, you're probably recruiting sporadically. Your sales are kind of like maybe steady if you have a good auto ship base, but then you worked really hard to get that base, and then you burnt out on working really hard for it. And then you kind of just let it sit, and you're in maintenance mode. But then you have people quitting who you recruited, and you're not motivated. You haven't motivated the people who are still working on your team. This is kind of like, this is the life cycle of a network marketing business, right? It's like, it's so much effort to grow. And then once you grow, you burn out, and then you take a back seat and you kick back a little bit, and you watch your team just sort of like fall apart, and your sales start to dwindle. And then you got to do it all over again. So it's this like massive action, kick back, because I feel overwhelmed. And a lot of that can come from just the way that you're thinking about your business. And if things feel hard and you have trouble being consistent, it's not about this, like these big pushes are great, but it has to be followed by consistency. And if you can't stay consistent, then there's something broken in your process, or you don't have a process. You don't have a process for yourself, and you don't have a process to hand off to other people. So there's this dual kind of problem that you have. You don't have a process, and then you don't have the right mindset to keep yourself in action. You have to have a purpose, and you have to be reaching out to people and to your team, and you have to be motivating them with some inspiration. And that has to be found in them. You have to teach them how to find it in themselves. And if you can't find it yourself, then it's going to be really hard for you to do. So if you don't have processes that you're following and systems, you can't hand them off to somebody else, which means they're as lost as you are. And it's hard to motivate people to say, like, you have to work as hard as I just did to get you to sign up. You have to work hard. It's just, it's not massive action all the time. That's not how it works. Your mindset is what's keeping you from being consistent on a regular basis. Your lack of processes and your lack of systems. This is what I've built my business on. And this is what I've been teaching people for the last 4 years while I have been building Hilo. And where I've been managing Hilo and working with our users. And this is the stuff that I find so much excitement in, because this is the stuff that changes your business. It changes your business, one, because it gives you results, which is great. We have people that are seeing 30 to 50% increases in their businesses and in their teams, which is tremendous. So we see people having those results, which are amazing, but then it's also the time freedom that it gives you back. By putting these things in place, by your work not feeling like a chore, by changing your mindset and changing the way that you think about things and changing how you approach your business, getting out of your own way. That's why I titled this, Getting Out. Do you ever feel like you get in your own way? By taking that off the table, by getting out of your own way and making things easier and making things enjoyable, and then putting processes in place. So when people sign up, you actually have a system to plug them into. And not only that, they have a system to plug their people into. So you are duplicating down your line like you're supposed to. I'm teaching all of this in my masterclass tonight. There's still time to join. I dropped the, in the description is a link to register for the webinar. If you are not going to be there, if you can't make it to the live masterclass, then still sign up because we'll send you the replay link. That's the only way we know how to send it to you. So don't not register, please register and get yourself in there, and then we will send you that replay link and you can watch it for as long as we have it up for. I think we'll have it up until this weekend. So if you have time, drop your, register for the class and we will send you that replay. So this will be a really valuable class. I gave one yesterday and it was really, really impactful for a lot of people. We got a lot of great feedback about it. People just saying like they couldn't believe how much value they got in the hour. They really felt like they walked away with huge takeaways for how to change their business. So I definitely worth checking in and logging in for that. And like I said, register and we will send you the replay if you can't make it to the live webinar. But if you can make it live, you should. All right. Have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you live in there. Bye-bye.